Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, your trusted source for the latest and most accurate Canadian immigration updates. We're regulated Canadian immigration consultants. I am here to guide you through the ever-evolving landscape of Canadian immigration. Before we dive into today's exciting updates, I have a small request. If you find value in these updates and want to stay informed about the latest immigration news, please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications, and hit the like button. This helps us reach more people like you who are looking for genuine and expert immigration guidance. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I personally go through them and try to answer as many as possible. Now, let's get into the biggest immigration news of the month. Canada has just conducted its third express entry draw in March, specifically for candidates under the Provincial Nominee Program, PNP. In this draw, 536 invitations to apply, ITAs, were issued to candidates with a minimum comprehensive ranking system, CRS, score of 736. These candidates had to have created their express entry profile before March 12, 2025. If you're wondering why PNP candidates always have a higher CRS score, it's because receiving a provincial nomination automatically adds 600 points to your existing CRS score. This makes PNP candidates highly competitive and almost guarantees an invitation in the next draw. Canada has been actively alternating between different express entry categories, including French language speakers, Provincial Nominee Program, PNP, candidates, and Canadian Experience Class, CEC, applicants. For example, earlier this month, there was a French language proficiency draw where 7,500 candidates were invited with a CRS cutoff of 379, which is one of the lowest we've seen. Meanwhile, other PNP draws have had consistent invitations, reflecting Canada's focus on bringing in skilled immigrants who can contribute to the economy. Now, let's talk about a major new opportunity that has just been announced, the Home Care Worker Immigration Pilot, HCWP. Canada will grant permanent residency, PR, to 2,750 home care workers, and 150 of these spots are specifically reserved for workers who are currently out of status in Canada. This is a groundbreaking initiative aimed at regularizing undocumented workers in the caregiving sector. The HCWP has two streams, one for workers already in Canada and another for those applying from outside the country. However, there's an important note. When the program officially opens on March 31, 2025, applications will only be accepted from caregivers who are currently inside Canada. Those applying from outside Canada will have their turn later, but IRCC has not yet announced an official date for that. Now, let's go over the eligibility requirements for this exciting new PR pathway. First, home care workers must have at least 6 months of recent, relevant work experience, either in Canada or abroad. Alternatively, they can qualify if they have a 6-month educational credential related to home care training. Second, the language requirement for this program is quite achievable. Candidates need a CLB4 in English or French. Compared to other immigration programs that require CLB7 or higher, this is a relatively low language requirement, making it more accessible to many applicants. Lastly, home care workers must have a full-time job offer from either a private household or an eligible organization. However, job offers from recruitment agencies and placement agencies will not be considered under this program. So, if you are planning to apply, make sure your job offer comes from a direct employer. You may be wondering, why is Canada introducing this program now? Well, Canada is facing a severe shortage of home care workers, and the government is actively working to attract skilled caregivers who can support seniors, individuals with disabilities, and families in need. This program is part of a larger initiative by Canada to regularize the status of undocumented workers in crucial industries. In fact, we recently saw a similar initiative for construction workers, where 6,000 undocumented workers were given the chance to apply for permanent residency due to the labor shortage in the housing sector. These programs are clear indicators that Canada is not just looking for new immigrants but also focusing on retaining and integrating existing workers who contribute to the country's economy. So, what does this mean for you? If you are a home care worker, this is your golden opportunity to apply for permanent residency in Canada. If you qualify, start preparing your documents and securing a valid job offer as soon as possible. For those in the express entry pool, make sure your profile is updated and that you're maximizing your chances, especially if you speak French or have a provincial nomination. If you feel overwhelmed or uncertain about where to start, don't worry, you're not alone. I'm here to guide you through the process, and I encourage you to take action now so you don't miss these opportunities. Canada's immigration policies are evolving quickly, and being prepared in advance can make all the difference. Now, before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Do you think these immigration changes will benefit you? Are you planning to apply for PR through Express Entry or the new home care worker pathway? Drop a comment below and let me know. I personally read and respond to as many comments as possible. And before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest Canadian immigration news. Your support means so much to me, and it helps me continue to create valuable content for all of you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay positive, stay prepared, and keep working toward your Canadian dream.